Hello and welcome to iTradeAIMS.net, AIMS Stress-Free Trading. This is Imi, the Forex trader, educator and systems designer. Today we are going to learn about 7 reasons Forex markets still beats anything else, whether it's crypto or stocks or whatever. Why? Let's find out. So why Forex? Forex trading was once not as popular as stock futures and commodities market the way it is, but when it became open to the public, it was clear that it is far more powerful than any other kind of trading or investments. It is not a closed market anymore. It once used to be, and only the big huge banks could utilize its power because they had a lot of money and they were making money on big accounts. You can make 200 to 2,000 to even 20,000 and even more in less than 30 minutes of work every day, provided you have a good strategy. There is no upper limit. The bigger your account, the more money you make per trade. Forex trading is much less risky than trading stocks because it doesn't dive crazy like stocks do. And crypto, of course, is very risky. And even the currencies on the Forex, on the futures market, they can gap and do all sorts of stuff. And it's much more profitable and a lot easier than trading stocks. So here are 7 reasons why you should trade the Forex market and why I do it. Quickly, the 7 reasons: it's 24 hours market, it's a $5 trillion market, it's profits from up and down, trade from anywhere in the world, leverage is still high, price is predictable, and no commission fee. Let's explore further. Reason number 1, the Forex market is 24 hours. It never sleeps. Yes, the Forex market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, sometimes even 6, only closing down during the weekend. So unlike the stock or bond markets, the Forex market does not close at the end of each business day. You can enter a position or exit whenever you want. Whenever you are 5 days a week, you do not need to wait for the opening bell like if you were trading stocks. It is excellent for you and you choose the best time for you to trade. The second reason, the daily trading volume of the Forex market is around $5 trillion. That's a trillion with a T. It is 30 times larger than the combined volume of US equity markets, all of them. This means that 1,498,574 skilled traders could each take $1 million out of the Forex market every day, and the Forex market would still have a lot more money left than the New York Stock Exchange or the New York Stock or whatever would have daily. Just look at this monster. Pictures stolen from babypics.com. Thank you very much. Very good website, by the way. Reason number 3, you profit in both up or down markets. Yes, in stocks, you make a lot of money when the market is going up, like the fantastic trend markets that have been happening in the past 10 years. But when it starts to go down or sideways, you're doomed. That doesn't happen in Forex. It always goes up or down, and it doesn't matter. Because you have equal potential to profit in both rising or falling markets, because it's up to you to buy a currency or to sell it based on the strategy you use. It's not buying a stock in exchange for your dollars. In Forex, you don't really care if the market is crashing or spiking up. You can profit both ways. Evil, I know. Reason number 4, you can trade from anywhere around the world. If you like to travel, like this dude sitting there in that blue, beautiful ocean and having his laptop in his lap, where else is it going to be? It's a laptop. Put it in your lap. Sit on that bench and trade away as long as you have internet. So this is a really good market from that point of view. You can trade from anywhere you want. The leverage is considerable. So it used to be 1 to 100 ratio everywhere. but now in the US and the Europe has changed to 1:20. But if you are outside Europe and US, I think even Canada, if you're outside of those, like Australia and India and any other of the countries, Middle East, you still get 1:100 to 1:500 ratio. So you don't need a lot of money to trade Forex. It is recommended to start with a $2,000 to $5,000 account, but you can start with 300. So the $300 account is, despite all the videos that you might come across on YouTube to make a lot of money, that's not what it is actually. The $200 to $500 account, even a $1,000 account, is simply so that you could learn a strategy. And when you learn the strategy and you're pulling profits in percentage wise, month after month, weeks after weeks, or days after days, then you can scale it up to, let's say, a 5,000. And then we continue to do that. This is a better strategy. Scale it up to 10,000. And then if you're still making money, scale it up to 20 and keep going. And as you do that, you can take that account to investors, and a lot of people will be interested in your strategy as long as you give them what you have done in the past 6 months to 1 year. Okay, so then if you have a proven strategies, let me read it, such as aims the setup, your investment will grow consequently, as you can trade up to 200 times your investment. You can trade 100,000 units, currency lots, with as little as 1% margin. So you can control a $100,000 account with $1,000. That's 1:100 ratio. There is no comparison with the stock market, where you need a big amount of money to start. So if you want to make, let's say, $1,000 or $500 trades on stocks, you need to have $20,000 to $30,000 in your account. If you have $20,000 to $30,000 in your account in Forex, you won't be risking that much. You won't be margining 50% of your account. You'll only be margining, risking 1% of your account, and you'll still be able, if you have 25K in your account, you can risk 250 to make 500 with the AIMS setup. And that's what it is. Reason number 6, price movements are highly predictable. The currency market is in a perpetual trend. It's always trending, and you can identify these trends as they repeat in cycle. And if you understood the setup pattern, link below, then you know exactly when will the next wave start or end. The setup 1 pattern keeps showing itself on multiple time frames. So whether you go to an M1 chart or a weekly chart, you will be able to spot that setup 1 pattern and trade it. And not only will you know where will the next wave start, but also where will it end, which would give you this huge advantage of risking 1 unit for making 2, 3 to 5 units in return. So for every dollar, you can make 2 to 3 to 4 to $5 in return. Price movements are highly predictable. So look at this Euro USD chart. This is 2017. It was an uptrend, baby. And then it turned around. And in 2018, it's been in downtrend. And in 2019, the downtrend continued. So you can say for a year and a half or more, it's been in a downtrend. Below the gator, it's going down. All you had to do was sell it. Reason number 7, and the last reason, there is no commission. Unlike the stock market, brokers don't take commission on transaction. They take what is between the spread, what we call the spread. So on this occasion, as you can see, the price is 1.1035.1. Another point. This is the pipit down there. So all you're doing is you are paying half a pip here. So, this picture is from, so there are brokers who charge commission, and there are brokers who won't charge commission, but they would just take a pip or 2 pips between the sell and the buy price. So they have the spread instead of commission, which is far easier on your mind. You don't have to think about your commission. So you pay a spread, which perhaps include the commission costs, but it's relative. So it's not a fixed commission. So for a stock, sometimes if your account is smaller, you end up paying a higher amount of per trade going in and out, which is very negative for beginner traders. But if you have a bigger account, then it turns out to be a smaller proportion of your thing. So there are advantages and disadvantages. Whereas in Forex, even if you're a commission-based broker, it's always a percentage of. So if your lot size is big, it's going to be a certain percentage of the lot size and not a fixed amount. So this is really good in terms of Forex. So the conclusion is, to trade Forex, you don't need to have a lot of money to start. You can trade at any time from anywhere with an internet connection. You will not have an order pending because of lack of liquidity. You will not have to work all day. And the Forex market has many advantages over the traditional investments, and for sure it will give you more freedom and more money. So now it's time for you to visit iTradeAIMS.net to learn 3 more simple, powerful trading strategies and start making money now. See you on the other side.
Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if yes, please hit the like button. Do you have any questions or ideas for upcoming videos? Then leave a comment. Also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss any future videos. See you next time.